Hello and welcome to my tutorial on long division. So long division are basically any questions that are multiplied above 12 times, because hopefully you've memorized all the multiplication tables up to 12 times 12. So anything multiplied above 12, that's what we're looking at now. Okay, so looking at this first one here, this one, we've got 84 divided by 6. So I'm just going to write it out like this beside, just so you can see what it means. 84 divided by 6 equals, and when we write it, what it equals, we're writing it on top. It's kind of a funky form here. Another way to do it is 84 divided by 6. So both of these are fine ways of writing it, but when you're doing long division, this is the form we normally write it in because it's the easiest in order to work with it. Okay, so we need to divide 84 by 6, but there's no easy one that we just sort of remember. So we're going to look at it as 8 divided by 6. How many times can 8 be divided by 6? Well, 6 goes into it one time, right, into 8, so there's 60. So then you minus 60 from 84, you're left with 24. Okay, so now 24, can we divide 24 by 6? Well, if we're remembering our multiplication tables, yes we can. Sorry, speeding ahead of myself. So 60, how many times was that? One time, right? Okay, sorry. So 24 divided by 6. If we remember our multiplication tables, we can divide that, and it is 4. So when we know it's 4, so this one here gives us the 1. This one here gives us the 4 to get 14. Okay, let's try it again with a slightly bigger number so that we can see it in action. 816 divided by 4. What does it equal? That's what we're working with here. So how many times can 4 go into 8? 2 times. And if you do that 2 times, it's 8. Okay, I'm going to write 800. So 816 minus 800 gives us 16. And how many times can 4 go into 1? 0 times. Okay, that's the first step. So it can't go into 1. We could write it like this, just to make it really clear. So this was our first number. This was our first number, the 2. This is our second number, the 0. And actually, it's important to recognize that it's for the 1. Okay. And now, how many times does 4 go into 16? It goes in 4 times to get us 0 at the end. 4 times. There you go. So 204. Okay, so this is pretty good. We got an answer. What if we ended up, instead of 816, we had 818? Okay, so imagine this is 818. Then this number here would be 8, and so on, all the way through. So we would end up with a number at the end, 2. And we can't do 2. We can't divide 2 by 4 unless we're going to decimals. So if we did decimals, it'd be 0.5 based off of simplifying fractions, which is just saying that 2 over 4 is the same thing as 1/2. 1/2 is 0.5. But let's say we can't do that yet. Okay? So if we can't do that yet, then what we would write would be 204 remainder 2. Okay? So if you end up with that, just write R2, which means remainder 2, and it will make things simpler. But in this case, and in most cases, we actually try to give you numbers that end up with nice, beautiful, round numbers without the R2. So this we usually don't give you. Okay? And that is how to do long division.